Hi there. Normally I wouldn't do commentary over like a video of me showcasing a fan game that I've done, but you know, since because of the nature of this one, I figured I'd probably fill you in with some commentary, sort of explain my vision or just what I've been doing. Because yeah, this is a very weird one. You can tell from the title already. It's a Sonic Moon, you know, Sonic and Sailor Moon, and it's supposed to be based off of Master System Games. Yeah, I'd explain it. So yeah, I was inspired by the Sonic SMS remake to sort of do my own little Sonic fan game based off of the Master System games. I've never grown up with them, and yeah, I can show you what I've been developing. I mean, I posted some screenshots on Twitter, but you know, I figured I'd show you some gameplay footage of it. Oh, I wasn't going to, but you know, with the recent Sonic movie and all the interest with that, I've heard it's pretty good. I haven't seen it yet, but I might. I figured I'd maybe showcase this. I like Sonic as well, and especially the Master System games are very overlooked at times, I think. Okay, one thing I'd like to clarify is that I'm aware there's a Sonic Moon R, which is a web series on YouTube. I think that's a Sonic and Sailor Moon crossover as well. Not a fan game, I think it's just a web animation. I haven't seen it, but I typed in Sonic Moon in search results just to see if the name had been taken, and I found it. Yeah, that was something I discovered just earlier today. I also discovered there's another Sonic fan game called Sonic Moon by SonicZTeam Games. I suggest you check them out. I guess I might even do a page on the Fan Games and Hacks Wiki. It's a Wikipedia where I just document fan games and everyone else can join. I've been plugging it for a while. I'll probably be a link in the description to that. But I figured I'd probably show you this now. I'm actually quite looking forward to it, I'd say. So we've got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty, Ray, Chibi Moon, Luna. Those are the planned playable characters. I haven't done all the character portraits. Sonic is quite complete, but the rest aren't. I mean, I've even done Knuckles and Beyond. And wow, basic level select. I decided to go with alliteration for the zone names, just like Sonic CD. Because, you know, like Toei did the cutscenes for Sonic CD, they also did the Sailor Moon anime series. I thought that'd be a good link. And I mean, I've heard, I believe Sailor Moon's got quite a few Mega Drive games, so that's always a good link as well. Both were from the 90s after all. The title card font was from the Game Gear version of Sonic 2. Level, not prototype, yes, prototype title card. So yeah, this is it. If you've seen I made something in the Sonic Max engine video I posted ages ago, ages and ages ago, back when I was like I'm in college now, but like before I was even in college. Yeah, this is basically that zone, but in a Master System style. I was originally going to use the Open SMS engine for this, but I think it's the Open. That's what it's called. You know, I think the one by Creative Avaya, who made the SMS remakes. I was originally going to go with that, but I decided I could play it on my own, and I did. So we got like Peel Out, Spin Dash. We've also got the Drop Dash as well. And it's got some issues, like it charges up, which I think I need to change. I don't think that works. That's how it works in certain areas. Enemies, they don't hurt you, but you can kill them. Some of the assets, like these monitors, I did take from the Open. I think from the Creative Avaya engine, just because I couldn't find any. I don't think I could find any rips of it online. Either that or I did. I just wanted to be a little bit lazy. And yeah, the springs are like the sprites, but the stylized to look like the pattern tile set, complete with the different colours. And each zone will have a different spring colour, just like it does in the Master System games. Should probably do the same for the rings, actually. Slopes actually quite work well, I'd say. I mean, I don't think they're Master System accurate, but you know, they affect you a bit. They sort of slow Sonic down. You know, just a bit. You can actually roll on them. I know in the SMS remake, when you roll on a slope, you actually won't like roll down it unless you're like going at fast speed. Honestly, I think you should check out the SMS remake because I've been playing it on my phone, especially when I've been like waiting for the train to get home. We've got a regular shield here. The sprite flickers between Sonic sprite and the shield sprite, and that's how it's done in the Master System games. I've got a ROM of Sonic 2 on the Kega Fusion emulator. That's how I've been able to do an accuracy test. Oh, a little dip here. The invincibility doesn't work exactly. Just for the record, I don't actually plan on using music from other video games as a soundtrack. I think I might give this its own flavour. I mean, I can't compose, so maybe if someone else wants to do the soundtrack, then, you know, I could probably do like a commission, maybe. That, little loop here. There's a trigger, so that way if you're, rolling at a certain speed, you'll be launched off. Otherwise, you'll just do that. A rich ring monitor gives you 20 rings. I think I might change that to like a double ring monitor instead of a rich ring, because the rich ring as a physical object on its own is supposed to give you 20 rings, so theoretically the monitor should give you 200, so I'll change that. These steep slopes. Yep, do that. Checkpoint there. Checkpoints actually function in this build, thankfully. Nothing else does though. Splits off into sort of two there, just a bit of a small path. Take that thing there. Loops are automated like the Master System games, just the speed depends on how fast you went with it. Nope. See, there's like a teleporter there that takes you to the special stages. I won't be entering through this act though, because I haven't managed to implement a way to get out. I will show you in the next act though. Go in here. I think I'll do that loop again. Okay, watch this. Ooh. I managed to make it so that way I land like straight on the goalpost. The tally doesn't work. It's just the show there. If you're wondering how I managed to do the fade outs hardware accurate, I use the shader. That Game Maker, Game Maker, you can use shaders and stuff, and I've implemented one where it restricts the screen to having the 6-bit, I think it's 6 bits, 6-bit colour that Master System games had, I think. I know the Mega Drive has 9-bit colour, and I forgot about the Game Gear, but I do know that the SNES has 15-bit colour. Oh, look. Sonic Triple Trouble. I haven't played. Oh, that's sad. I've been trying to code it so that way if you hit a wall at like a slow speed, you won't actually lose it, so you can maneuver around with it a lot better. But if you hit it at a high speed, then you will fall off it. It's a bit wonky there at the moment. Over there, I successfully lost it. There's a bit down here. Alright, now I'll show you this special stage. Ignore the music track, that's just a test track that I made myself in Delph Mask. At least there's like good software to make Master System game tracks. Yeah, it turns out, you know, like Family Tracker's not the only thing to use. Honestly, I like Family Tracker though, I do like it. A little secret area. Hopefully there'll be like a continue monitor or something, but it's not here. The exit orbs will take you to back to the stage. They don't work though at the moment. And I got a case emerald. So I think this is a good time to explain where the Sailor Moon aspect comes into play. So, I mean, not Sailor Moon, Yes, Sailor Moon. I thought I was saying Sonic Moon or something, but nah, I'm saying it correctly. Well, the plan is that when you can collect these Chaos Emeralds, not only will they allow you to turn into supersonic, but if you bust open this monitor, you'll have like you can select a Chaos Emerald that you have, and depending on which Chaos Emerald you use, you'll have like a Sailor Guardian that'll follow you and help you out. You know, sort of reward you for getting Chaos Emeralds. So you know, I'm trying to make Chaos Emeralds a bit more useful. I mean, they're already quite useful already, but you know, make the game more Emerald focused. Hopefully they'll be able to have like Super Emeralds that, you know, won't call any Sailor Guardians, but will allow you to turn into hyper versions. Maybe I should make it so that way the Sailor Guardians can turn into super forms. Don't know if I will do that, but maybe I might. Bit of a short underwater bit here. I think if I can say something, I think I do a better job with Master System 8-bit than NES 8-bit, just because like Master System could have more colours, you know, more colours per sprite and tile. And I can just skip this bit. So the third act is supposed to be a lot shorter though. This one actually has rings, so that should make the boss fights a lot easier. Although the boss fights actually aren't in this build yet, nor is there any way to finish this act. See, there's a secret down here. Boss fight will be there, and also a way to exit, but I haven't implemented that in, so yeah, I might just show you all the other zones that I've done, or at least what I've partially done. They're not all complete though. Legacy Illumination. It goes off the title card. I haven't even done any sprite, you know, title card sprite for this zone or any other zone. Think you can recognise that sign? Probably should have been bigger, but oh well. Yeah, the idea of like I called it Legacy Luminance because I wanted it to sort of be like full of SEGA references, which I might still have, but yeah, maybe I'll have like Super Monkey Ball red goals as hoops that the player can go through. I actually listen to a lot of Vaporwave, especially like ones by I think it was Macross88. Just to sort of get the feeling for it, you know, with the blue and pink colour scheme and you know the nighttime city anime sort of feel. I think if for this zone I'd probably like to have like a Vaporwavy type track. Obviously, you know, in Master System form, don't know how that'll be done, but who knows, there's a lot of great composers out there. those things launch you up into the air, just like Wacky Workbench. Loop here, and that switch turned these on, and they turned that one on as well, and they also turned all the previous ones off. So yeah, there's that. Maybe like one idea I could do is maybe make it so that way in one of the acts you have to sort of like toggle between the ones that are active in order to get to like areas. So if there's like a short gap here that's, you know, hard to get through because of these being on, then you could always like, you'd have to turn them off elsewhere. I have to say the drop dash mechanic definitely helps out here. Yeah, there's a gap there, and this bit's incomplete. I really need to do more of it. Here we've got Ruby Ruin Zone. Interesting fact, this was originally going to be called Ruby Lake. It was going to be like a lake thing, sort of like an homage to Aqua Lake. But yeah, that was when I was using the Sonic Max engine. I actually tried using the Sonic Max engine beforehand, but I decided to go with this. I'm still using the Sonic Max engine for like this Sonic Christmas fan game, which I obviously won't show here because it's middle of November, not November, February. I probably would be showing it if it was November. I don't want to wish my life away that fast, though. So here, what you've got like is you've just got a ruin stage, sort of like relic ruin zone. Remember that? Just instead of being blue, it's red. That right there is supposed to be like a fire shield. I wanted to add that in. I don't know if I will in the final game, but yeah, it's very incomplete. It doesn't even work on a fire shield, aside from the different colour. You can tell from the polka dot bits there. They were very Tidal Tempest zone, yeah, from Sonic CD. So I wanted to give it like that look. These awkward loops. Yeah, very weird. The first loops I added into this game, hence why they're a bit bizarre. You can actually go through all these. It sort of splits off into two here. So up there, there's a way up there and down here. There's you can see water down there, very murky green water. You can break through here. And this switch here, you know, drags the water up. I'm thinking for like Act 2 to make it like Aqua Lake Act 2, so that way, you know, you're constantly underwater. I think I might do that. Or maybe I'll do like a I think a wet dry world where you constantly bring the water level up. That's all I've really done for this zone. It doesn't go anywhere else other than this teleporter here, which I obviously won't be using. Mental Mountains. This is it. This is definitely more, I guess, Sonic CD-ish with like the patterns, especially the green things, and of course these water pipes. Took some inspiration from Palm Tree Panic. Nice green springs. I wonder what, like, you know, in the Genesis ones, where the green springs acts, because I know like yellow's like weak, red's strong, blue's very strong, and I don't know about green. I think some have speculated it's weaker than yellow, in between red and blue. I think I'd probably put it like weaker than yellow. There's like Sonic Hedgehog 3D, a fan game which uses green springs and they're weaker than yellow. Of course, it doesn't matter here. They're just palette swaps of just normal springs. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Oh, okay. Let's be in control here. This is just a very short bit. I think I'm looking forward to expanding this bit. Maybe I think there's just something about it I kind of like, with the sharp edges, with the I don't know, something about it I like. I'd say maybe making the zone like this is actually hard, to keep in with other colour limitations and even the ways the tiles were made, without having to make too many tiles to accommodate for, like, if it's behind the mountain or not. I know I'm rambling a lot, sorry. And these things don't animate. They will be. And that's it. Can't die here either. Alright, Aqua Ample. I think ample means like violent or something. This is probably the prettiest zone I've made. Probably the one I like the most. I have all the different colours and stuff. Ooh. I took some inspiration. I forgot what it was, like this Sonic SMS ROM hack. I think it was like some hold on, give me a minute. I'll look it up. Hold on. It was I think it might have been Sonic Eclipse and Sonic Frenzy. Yes, it was. Yeah, I think it was one of those inspired the design of this zone, with like the sort of the sticks look. Oh dear, that's bad. Probably reset. Okay, let's see how the press space comes in. Let's try again. Maybe I'll go through that. Try and go through the pipe up here. Be careful. Oh, alright. See these from the unused enemy from Sonic CD. They're in here. I've released I've released like some of the type of sprite of those onto the sprite as resource. I have a account on there. I do a couple of customs. These are diamond flowers with like alternating stems and actual flower bit, whatever you call them. These bits collapse. Careful, and then there's these things that are supposed to like bump you back a bit. So like, Inclusion Chaos, they've got those breakable things that bounce you around like bumpers, but they break when you collide with them. It's supposed to be like that. And in down here is one of those hoverboards. Yeah, it breaks at the top of these slopes because it collides with the solid there. That's all I've done for that zone though. Soundwave Satellite. This is the 6th zone. It's in space, and here you've got some low gravity. I want to go back. You can tell here there's some very obvious Scrap Brain and Metallic Madness inspirations things from here, like the dome things and the colours and all the other stuff. I'd say it's sort of very pretty. Especially, I like the depth I've added with those like pink lights. Those don't harm you yet. So there's like so there's a pit down there, and so we're down here. Yeah, that's where you fall. You come out here. I haven't added a lot of enemies in yet. Oh, almost. Yeah, you can only just, but you can't actually get up there. Maybe I'll change that a bit. Down here, there's an extra life. nothing much there. Invincibility up there. The invincibility icon for like for that. I remember as a kid that always just reminded me of the Saab logo. You know, Saab the car and the stars it has. That's what it reminded me of. Let's see. There's nothing really there. Maybe I'll add a monitor or something. Then if you manage to get across here, there's another special stage capsule, and that's kind of all I've done so far. I'll probably work on it a lot more. It's actually something I've managed to do a lot of progress on this, probably just because of how easy it is. There's nothing a lot more to say. I hope you guys, hope you people enjoyed that, or at least got an interesting understanding of this weird thing. I guess I probably won't show a lot of this fan game just because I've got all the other ones, and plus a lot more that I'm not even showing you. I guess it's really down to where my passion is at. Like sometimes I'm interested in one franchise, then I'm not. Yeah, it depends really. Oh, I hope you yeah, I'm Mario Obsessed signing it. Mario Obsessed signing out. You know, if you ever wonder why I got that name, well, I used to really love Mario. I still do. Bye.